Okay, so I have cut out my porcupine. I put an eyeball on him, and I guess I could put a cute little smile. Oh, it's hard to draw one-handed, and there's the nose right there. And just to show you that it came from here, that's where it is on the screen. I resized my screen to make it about a little bit larger than a golf ball, a little smaller than a tennis ball. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark very carefully where the corners of those hexagons are. Do you see how it's at the tip of the front foot? Oops, it's hard to see, but it's at the nose, it's at the tip of the front foot. I'm going to mark those with little arrows. And then I'm going to come over here, and you can see I've got the dots. It's a little bit hard. There are the dots that I've laid out. It really only took me about less than 10 minutes. Okay, I'm just taking and repeating that pattern with my hexagon, making some dots, moving it over, making some dots. You can see I made this light line here to help keep my dots all in a row. Then I'm going to take and I'm going to start over here at the very end, about 2/3 of the way along, right? See that? 2/3 of the way along. We read from left to right, so the idea is that Escher will progress from left to right, just like he did up here in Metamorphose. See that? See how we're going from squares here. We're going to do exactly what Escher did with this. We're starting off with squares. The hexagons, in my case, you might have parallelograms or triangles, whatever your shape is, and then it's going to gradually, little piece by little piece, change into your critter. And then, like Escher did in another one of his drawings, we're going to have these critters, when they get fully developed, then break out and walk across the page. Now, what he did is he morphosed them back into a different shape. He went from squares to hexagons, which is really clever if you look at that. He started with squares, morphed into a shape, the shapes changed, then they went into hexagons. Very mathematical, very cool. Okay, so, sorry to make you walk across the room like this, don't get sick. But what we're going to do then is the same thing. So I'm going to draw very carefully hexagons over here, and then I'm going to change them little by little to make into my porcupine, then my porcupine will get up and walk away. All right. Now, if I had more time, maybe I would flip my porcupine and have him go this way, because it kind of looks like he's ready to walk in that direction. But this is a shape that actually spins around upside down and backwards, so I think it's going to do what it's going to do, and it'll be fine. Okay? So you'll see I'm going to trace that out, but first I'm going to make sure I get the corners where the hexagon is, so I know how to align the dots on my porcupine with the dots on my drawing. Thank you.